you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
Will you shoot them down?
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Someone called the cops on these lights. See, even the police, they're going crazy. These aliens are attacking. The chase. Oh my god, now cars they're starting to notice. Here comes another. Oh, fire truck.
Nos Estados Unidos, drones misteriosos sobrevoam Nova Jersey e preocupam as autoridades.
Oh, whoa. What is that?
In this video that you're looking at right now, we have no idea what it is.
That they're not, they don't know what they are, and they're not foreign, but they're not ours, and they don't pose a threat. That's when it becomes concerning.
Meu Deus, olha os extraterrestres chegando na Terra, gente, invadindo tudo.
Tá chegando de terrestre.
Meu Deus do céu.
Parece mesmo, olha lá. E é muito.
They're not moving. They're staying stationary.
Pessoal, isso não são drones e não estão aparecendo apenas nos Estados Unidos, mas no mundo todo. A Bíblia revela o que é isso no livro de Ezequiel. Desperte enquanto há tempo, pois os sinais do fim dos tempos estão cada vez mais evidentes. Comenta aí também sua opinião.
Tonight, the flashing lights from thousands of reported drone sightings across the Northeast may be coming into clearer focus. Homeland Security says infrared technology is now helping police on the ground identify drones in the air. In New Jersey, the epicenter for most drone sightings for nearly a month, lawmakers continue demanding answers.
I won't let the federal government insult the American people and claim they aren't seeing things that they're seeing with their own two eyes.
Over the weekend, an FBI official said there had been more than 5,000 reported sightings, but only 100 warranted review. The vast majority appear to have been planes, helicopters, and legitimate drone operations, though President-elect Trump today suggested the government or military knows more about the drones than they're saying.
Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people.
We have not identified anything anomalous or any national security or public safety risk over the civilian airspace in New Jersey or other states in the Northeast.
Meanwhile, a company specializing in drone radar, Robin Radar, is now working with state police in New Jersey.
How small of a target of a drone can you identify?
Yeah, so we can, everything in radar comes down to how big it is, what's it made of, how fast is it moving.
Because drones fly so low, FAA aviation radar typically doesn't spot them. FBI and FAA officials have said most drone sightings appear to line up with airport takeoff and landing patterns, suggesting the public might be mistaking regular air traffic, even passing satellites for drones. Drones are legal in daylight and nighttime. The FAA requires they remain under 400 feet. They must stay at least 5 miles from airports and restricted areas, be in the line of sight of the drone operator, and the drone operator must have a license for larger drones and any commercial activity. Like other news organizations, NBC News uses drones for our news gathering. According to FAA regulations, we have a white strobe flashing on top. Planes, on the other hand, have white strobes on the wings, a solid red, a solid green light, and then a flashing red. Former FBI counter-drone chief Rob D'Amico.
They're 400 feet below. They have their lights on, and they can see the drone. There's nothing illegal about it. Even if it's over your own property, you don't own the airspace.
Most drones have less than 30 minutes of battery life and limited range.
It's hard to deny that there's a lot of rules out there, and some people will follow them, some people won't.
And Tom, we understand there's a late warning now from the FBI.
The FBI Newark office now warning, don't try to shoot a drone out of the sky. You may be hitting a helicopter, a plane, a legitimate drone. It's a felony. In addition, that debris could cause serious injury or kill somebody on the ground. Lester?
Eu avisei, ninguém acreditou.
As aparições foram registradas em mais de 40 lugares no estado de Nova Jersey.
Agora é possível ver, todo mundo está vendo, OVNIs nos Estados Unidos. Eles estão próximos aos aeroportos, eles estão próximos a bases militares, a mídia está chamando de drone e o governo já disse que não é nenhum país estrangeiro. Ou seja, estão cogitando a possibilidade realmente de ser algo extraterrestre. Dizem também que eles podem estar vindo, esses drones estão saindo do oceano, do fundo do oceano. Ou seja, eles estão assim cogitando várias possibilidades. Me parece que esse é mais um passo adiante na história da ufologia. Eles estão realmente agora aparecendo para todo mundo. É possível gravar, tem gravação na internet toda, tá inundando a internet desse tipo de gravação. Aqueles orbes, né, que perseguem aviões, que os Foo Fighters, que a gente já conhece há bastante tempo, agora eles estão aparecendo próximos a aeroportos, próximos a bases militares. Parece que eles têm alguma, né, preocupação com o nosso nível de militarização, e vamos esperar aí os próximos passos.
So basically what I've seen regarding the drones is more so just when you're driving around at night and you see the blinking lights up in the sky. And when I was driving home from a friend's house, I saw one that looked about the size of a car that was just hovering over Flanders Valley golf course. It was a circular object that had lights all around it, almost like the classic UFO that you would see online.
So I've seen them over my house just about every single night for the past 2.5 weeks. At first, they were more sporadic. I would see 1 to 2, sometimes 3 of them. And now we're seeing anywhere between 6 to 8 in a single sighting. So they're not scary per se. They're not like looking through your window. They're not crashing into your house. But it's still concerning because there are these mystery UFOs, unidentified flying objects flying around that nobody is giving any answers to, and nobody seems to know what they are. This is something that's either military or beyond. These are huge. They're not the size of the normal video and camera drones that everyone's used to seeing, the ones that are about this big. These are big. They're the size of small cars. Honestly, we have military. There's helicopters, there's planes. Somebody needs to go up there when one of those drones are out, get a close shot of it, or even, if it's possible, take one of them down. If they truly don't know what it is, it makes no sense that they're not trying everything they can, like the Chinese spy balloon that was floating around for a while, to take one down to get more information.
What we learned this week was that New Jersey lawmakers had a meeting with Federal Department of Homeland Security officials and the state police. And what one lawmaker told the Associated Press was that they don't have a clue what the origin of these drones is or what's going on with them. But there was some other information that came out this week. Officials said that the drones began November 18th, that they've come out every night since then, that they're usually in the skies over central and northern New Jersey from about 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. They're difficult to detect. The state police have tried to go after them with state helicopters, the Associated Press was told by a lawmaker. And as soon as that happened, as soon as the chopper's lights were on the drone went dark and they were untraceable. We've also learned that these drones are large, relatively speaking. They're not hobbyist drones, the officials said. They're about 6 feet in diameter, so they're large. And today, the Attorney General of New Jersey said that New Jersey needs federal authorities' help to determine what's going on here.